Whew. What's up, guys? Rachel here. Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you with another video today. Not necessarily the video I wanted to make. I had something totally different planned. I actually sat down yesterday when the beta first went live, as soon as I had a chance to play, and I was going to, do kind of a live commentary video type thing. First of all, I fucked up syncing the gameplay audio with the microphone and webcam audio, so that's one reason that it got scrapped. But the other reason it got scrapped is because as soon as I got on this game, the first like 5 matches I played, I could tell how rough that this fucking beta was. And I was so optimistic in my last few videos talking about Vanguard and talking about the alpha and the beta. I was so optimistic, I was so hopeful. And, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna be honest, I have not had a really good experience on the beta so far. It's not entirely the game's fault. I think a lot of it has to do with the hardware that I'm using. I'm on a PS4 Slim. But nonetheless, it's definitely taken a toll on my experience. So, if you guys haven't heard yet, or if you guys aren't aware, the Vanguard beta on the PS4, and also apparently from what I hear, the PS4 Pro as well, it runs like shit. It runs like absolute shit. You literally get it feels like I'm getting 30 to 40 frames per second at the most. The graphics, everything looks super blurry. There's shit everywhere not loading in. I keep getting these little spikes, these little lag spikes, I'll call them, throughout all my games. And the blurriness makes it really hard on the visibility, which the visibility in this game is already kind of rough to begin with. The maps did not help it too much. I mean, especially getting, I'll get sniped or gunned down from across the map, and I cannot see who is shooting me. So yeah, visibility's rough. The beta on PS4 runs so horribly. And I don't know if this is just a PS4 issue or if this was intentional, but you guys can kind of notice in the gameplay. By the way, the gameplay you're watching is literally the best one I've gotten today. I got it, I think it was the last game I played before I got off for the day. I end up getting 2 sets of streaks. The flame knot is really fun to use, and the attack dogs are badass. That's another thing I'm going to cover. I'll get to the dogs and the spawns in a few minutes, but I don't know if this was intentional or not, but you'll notice throughout the gameplay, you can kind of see it. Whenever I'm actually shooting at people, and I noticed this in the alpha too, but I honestly thought it was just me, or I thought it was just an alpha thing. But while you're shooting, your screen gets really blurry, and you can barely even see what you're shooting at. Half the time that I'm in a gunfight, I'm just looking for the person's red name. So I don't know if that was intentional, or if that's just a hardware issue because the PS4 runs the beta like shit. But yeah, and I don't know what the fuck happened between the alpha and the beta, because the alpha ran just fine on my PS4 for the most part. I mean, I do understand that in the alpha we only had one specific game mode, and one specific set map with 4 smaller maps included in that map. I get it. I get that there's more content in this beta, but I mean, this is just unacceptable. And yes, I know this is what betas are for, and before any of you say, oh, well, turn your motion blur off, I did. I turned motion blur off in the settings the first game I was on. So it's not that. I'm hoping they can take some steps to make the game run better on PS4, because I'm sure on PS5 and I'm sure next week on PC it's going to look beautiful. But yeah, I don't have a PS5, I've got a PS4 Slim, so my experience has not been very fun. I've had some good games today, but for the most part I've been struggling a lot, and you know, some of that is part of the game's fault, but I think a lot of that has to do with the performance. So I just want to talk about the maps for a second. First of all, the map Red Star, the snowy map, that map is absolutely not a 6v6 map. It is definitely by far the worst map in the game. It's way too big. There's way too many buildings and windows and camping spots. It literally feels like a Modern Warfare 2019 map, and I do not mean that in a good way. I tried it on 6v6, I tried it on Assault, which is like, I think 10v10 or 14v14 on that map, and even 14v14 is kind of campy. I mean, literally almost every game I've played on Red Star ends in a time limit gameplay. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to play Blitz, which I believe on that map is 24v24. I haven't gotten a chance to try it out yet, but I think that that is probably the only way that this map even plays somewhat decent. Because in my experience, this map is just a huge fucking camp fest, and it's not fun at all. It's also pretty fucking hard to see people. The other two maps, Hotel Royale, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't even know how to say the other map. I'll just put it up on screen right here so you know which one I'm talking about. Actually, that's actually the map that is that I'm using in the gameplay. So the map that you've been watching, that's the one I'm talking about. That one and Hotel Royale. These two maps are better. They're good. I would say Hotel Royale is probably my favorite one. The other map, the one that starts with the G, that one's okay, but it's definitely not a 6v6 map. It's a little too big. Once again, just like Red Star, almost every gameplay that I've played on there ends in a time limit. So, I mean, it plays good for Assault and Blitz, but yeah. And then Hotel Royale is probably the only one that even plays, you know, well with 6v6. Also, the spawns are horrible. Look at this clip right here. They literally just kept spawning in front of me and my teammates just over and over and over again. I think Sledgehammer has acknowledged that there is a spawn issue with the game mode patrol, and I think they're looking into it. Hopefully they can get a fix out this weekend, or hopefully by next weekend. But yeah, the spawns definitely need some work in this game. And then I don't know if it's already shown up in the gameplay or not, but there was this one part in the gameplay where I had my flame knot and I had my dogs called in, and they were literally just spawn trapping the enemy team because they kept spawning in the exact same spot over and over. It's absolutely ridiculous. The spawns need to be fixed, the visibility needs to be touched up. Hopefully in the full game we have some better maps, because Red Star is just not it. Oh, and one other complaint I have, the skill-based matchmaking is really fucking strict in this beta. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that we have to worry about something like that in a beta. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. I mean, they're clearly never going to get rid of it, but yeah, seeing as this is kind of more of a rant / complaining video, I figured I may as well just go ahead and mention it. So yeah, that's been my experience on the Vanguard beta so far. This is only the first day. Hopefully it can only get better from here. Maybe I'm just being a little bit too optimistic, but I still have a little bit of hope. I still have a little bit of hope. Honestly, I think most of the issues I'm having are just because I'm playing on the PS4. So hopefully next weekend, when I'm actually on my home console, which is the Xbox Series X, hopefully things will be a lot better. But yeah, I'm still going to keep playing throughout the weekend, the best I can anyway, until the fucking frame rate and lag drives me fucking insane. But I'll still be playing, I'll still be streaming over at twitch.tv/Heinchel if you guys want to come hang out. We'll be streaming all weekend long, usually around the nighttime. So anyways guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Nothing really too important. I just kind of felt like coming on here and ranting about the awful state of the PS4 beta. And anyway, that's it. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Let me know down in the comments. Are you guys playing the beta? Have you played it at all yet? What do you guys think about it? Are you playing on PS4 or PS5? And yeah, so Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.
They have the patrol zone. Double kill. Patrol zone is ours. Double kill.